We all grew up hearing this phrase, and they lived happily ever after. But what if I told you that fairy tales forget to mention the most important skill required for that happily ever after? Not love, not attraction, not compatibility, but something far deeper, emotional intelligence. Hi everyone, and welcome back to Giga Learnings, where we blend psychology, storytelling, and real life wisdom to help you grow in life, money, and relationships. Today we are decoding the psychology of lasting relationship through the lens of emotional intelligence. You'll walk away knowing why most couples fail and how the best ones survive, even after the butterflies fade. Chapter 1: The Fairy Tale Trap. Let's start with one of the most famous love stories of all time, Jack and Rose from Titanic. Romantic? Yes. Passionate? Absolutely. Sustainable? Not a chance. Their story is the perfect metaphor for what most people confuse for love: intensity over stability, feelings over understanding, chemistry over communication. Modern relationship often follows the same arc: fast attraction, intense connection, sudden emotional chaos, and finally the crash. But why? Because no one teaches us how to emotionally navigate love. We enter relationships emotionally underdeveloped, expecting our partner to just get it. Chapter 2: What is emotional intelligence in love? Psychologist Daniel Goleman, who popularized EQ, described it as the ability to recognize, understand, and manage our own emotion and the emotion of others. Now imagine applying that in relationship, reading between the lines of your partner's mood, knowing what to speak and when to listen, managing your anger without shutting down, expressing your needs without blame. That's EQ in action. Chapter 3: Famous Example: Barack and Michelle Obama. Let's look at the real life power couple, Barack and Michelle. Their love story is a masterclass in emotional intelligence. Michelle once said, Barack is a deep thinker, but he listens, he reflects, he knows when to just be present with me. That's the magic. Their relationship isn't built on fairy tale sparks. It builds on mutual respect, emotional maturity, space, and shared values. Now ask yourself, do you want passion that burns fast or presence that lasts long? Chapter 4: Signs you lack in EQ in a relationship. You may be emotionally intelligent in work or life, but are you emotionally intelligent in love? Watch for these red flags. You shut down during conflicts. You expect your partner to just know what you are feeling. You use silent treatment instead of communication. You blame more than your own feelings. You hold grudges instead of healing. EQ is not about being emotionless. It's about processing emotions without making them someone else's burden. Chapter 5: Why EQ equals long-term love. Psychologist Dr. John Gottman studied thousands of couples. He could predict divorce with 90% accuracy based on one thing: how partners handle conflict. His famous 4 horsemen of relationship breakdown: criticism, contempt, defensiveness, and stonewalling. Each one is a low EQ response to emotional discomfort. The couples that survive, they practice active listening, self-awareness, repair attempts, and non-defensive communications. That's what emotional intelligence looks like. Chapter 6: How to build emotional intelligence in love. Now let's get practical. Here's how you develop high EQ in relationship. Self-awareness. Ask, why am I reacting like this? Learn your triggers. Active listening. Don't just wait to respond, actually hear them. Name your emotions. Say, I feel overwhelmed instead of you never understand me. Pause before reacting. Create space between emotion and response. Repair quickly. How EQ couples don't avoid fights, they recover fast. Remember, You are not on opposite sides. You are on the same team fighting the problem, not each other. Chapter 7. Happily ever after is a skill. Let's go back to fairy tales. Happily ever after wasn't the problem. It was the idea that love is magic, not a mastery. You don't find the perfect relationship. You build one brick by brick, emotion by emotion, moment by moment. And emotional intelligence, it's your blueprint. Final thoughts on this. Think of a relationship like a garden. Love is the seed, but emotional intelligence is the sun, water, and soil. Without it, even the strongest connection will wither. With it, even the most ordinary love can summon something extraordinary. So here's your challenge this week. Ask your partner one emotional intelligent question, then just listen. Watch what happens. In this video, made you think deeper about love, psychology, or your own emotional patterns, hit that like button. And don't forget to subscribe to Giga Learnings, where we turn insights into personal growth one story at a time. Until then, grow love and listen better.